Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Thanks as always for checking out the videos. Today I want to talk to you about this, which is a rugged power bank charger. You can see on the top there the company's name, OUTXE. Now, is that OUTXE? Is that OUTXE? I'm not totally sure. I'm calling it OUTXE for this video. But what we've got here is a 16,000 milliamp charger. It's going to charge up via the solar power, or you can plug it into the wall to charge it up, and then it's got a power bank inside it so you can charge your gear off of it. So I'm going to give you some of the specs. I'll show you what it looks like to actually plug it in and use it, and then I'll give you my thoughts because I've used this for a while, and to be honest with you, I was like, yeah, it'll be cool, check it out. But I'm pretty impressed with this so far, and I will tell you it's definitely rugged. That is a good word to describe this. All right, so let me give you some of the specs and some of the other important information about this thing. It does come with a micro USB to charge it, and then you can run full-size USBs out of it to charge your items. Your output for one is 2.4 amps. Your output number two is 1 amp max. Your size is 162 by 82 by 21 millimeters. That's 6.5 inches by 3.2 inches by 0.8 inches. Your weight is 356 grams, which is 12.6 ounces. So it's pretty heavy, but again, this thing is made to be quite rugged. Up on the top, you can see there's those 4 little slashes. When you turn it on and they're all lit, that's 100%. When 3 of them are lit, 75, 2 of them 50%, and 1 is 25%. Now, the other thing about this is that on the back, you will see, I'll flip it over here and give you a look at the flashlight. So right up here on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4 lights are a flashlight. So there's normal flashlight mode. There's a, not a strobe, but a beacon mode. So flashes once every couple seconds. And then also there's an SOS mode as well. It does come with a little carabiner. It was actually just separate in the pack. I hooked it in there. I find the carabiner a little bit too small for my liking. It doesn't let this swing as freely as I'd like it to. But also for me, I wouldn't put this like on the outside of a pack and hang it unless I was hiking and trying to charge something. So carabiner is a nice little bonus, but not something I will use on a regular basis. Just give you a quick look here. There's your solar panel, and then there's the back as well. So up here on the top, you can see you have your input and your output. So you pull this little tab back, and then you see you use a micro USB to charge it up, and then there's output number 1, and then on the side over here, output number 2. So you can charge 2 different devices at the same time. And then again, the flashlight on the back, and to run that, you're basically going to double tap your power switch here. So double tap it, it'll come on. There we go. And then once it's on, tap it once, and it'll go into the beacon mode. So on, off, and then tap it again, it's going to go into SOS mode. There's your 3 flashes, and then 1, 2, 3. So, and then tap it again, it's going to go back to your original flashlight mode, beacon mode, and then SOS, and double tap it. Let's see if I can get that to happen. Double tap. Yeah, double tap it, and then it goes off like that. What we're looking at here is me charging my NU20 from Nightcore, and I've got the full-size USB here in output 1, and then it's plugged in here with the micro USB end. If this was actually charging now, you'd see a little red light over here on the headlamp, which you don't. This little green light is lit up, but it doesn't mean it's on. You got to actually tap this, and when you see the blue lights light up, that means it's actually on. So watch me press this. Now it's charging. And if you kind of cover it in my hand, now you can see that little red light there. So it's charging up the headlamp. What I can tell you as far as your speed is that I used this to charge my phone this morning, and it was a little bit quicker than about 1% a minute. So in 60 minutes, you'll go from 0 to 60%. You know, it'll take you about an hour and a half, a little bit more, to charge your phone from totally dead to 100%. And that was with this using your standard iPhone cord and charging an iPhone 7. All right, guys, I'm here in my driveway. Got a stack of pallets at the end of the driveway. I'm like, 3 or 4 feet away from it, and you can see there's the charger right there, and getting some good light with the car here. So I mean, if you had to do some work on the car, and this is the only light you had, you can definitely do it quite well. I'm saying you're probably pushing, I don't know, maybe up to 100 lumens, something like that. Pretty good. I'm about 60 feet away from my car now, and I've just put the charger on the side of it with the flashing option on. And I mean, yeah, you can definitely see, if I was coming down the road, this would definitely grab my attention. Let me show you the SOS feature now. All right, I'm at the end of my driveway, and the SOS feature is on, and it's shining back out of the back of the car. And again, obviously you can see it's fuzzy because of the the camera and it's just so dark out. But once again, I mean, that thing is, when I look into the light from about 40 feet away here, it's definitely, it hurts my eyes. So it's putting out some nice light. If you had this in your car and wanted to put it on your car to let people know that you were in trouble or to get attention, or certainly in the woods, the SOS feature would do the job for sure. All right, so you've seen it charge something, you've seen the flashlight feature. What can I tell you about this? Having used it a bit, first thing is that it, you know, when it says it's rugged, it's definitely rugged. I don't know if you can see on the back, but it's a little bit hard to see on camera, but it's a little bit scuffed up. I just dropped this thing and, you know, beat it up a little bit just to see if it would, you know, if it would all of a sudden just like break on me. And it's held up. The thing I really like about this is that you have not just the solar charger to charge up the power bank, but there's a power bank in it. So just a generic solar charger that you're going to plug, you know, put in the sun and then plug your iPhone in to charge up your iPhone, great. But if you don't have sun, then you're in a tough situation. So this is the type of thing where when the sun's out, you can charge this up and charge your stuff up, and then you still have the power bank with you. I think that's the major advantage. So you're going to definitely pay, if you will, as far as weight, for it to be a little bit over 12 ounces, but then you've got a source with you even when the sun is not out. And that's been the biggest issue for me with solar chargers, is I'm like, it's like today's, I would call it partly cloudy. It's not like, you know, blindingly bright out. It's not totally overcast and rainy, but a solar charger would work like, you know, at about 30% capacity, I would say, in this type of weather, whereas this thing will still work as long as you've charged it up, either at home, plugging it in, or you've used the solar charger ahead of time to charge it up. So that's the win. Again, I think the major downside is going to be your weight. For some people to carry 12.6 ounces, you know, in an EDC bag, they're just going to be like, that's too much for me. I think this thing fits in a nice niche when it comes to like something you could keep in your glove box or an emergency bag in your car. If you're putting together like a bug out bag, maybe, you know, a get home bag, something like that, and you wanted to have something that, yeah, you got a little extra weight, but it's worth it because of what it offers, this could be a good option for you in something like that as well. 1600 milliamps, or I'm sorry, 16,000 milliamps is a lot of power. So it's a little hard to see just because of the light here, but this is the ThruNite, let's see if you picked it up, ThruNite C2. And this is the one that I've been keeping in my EDC bag, which is good. They say the weight without the battery is about 38 grams. With the battery, it's probably closer to 100 grams. And so you're talking, give or take, you know, 25% of the weight of this one. So, you know, basically, or let's say give or take around 100, and this is like 360-ish. So, yeah, I mean, way more lightweight. I'll tell you what the problem with this one for me is that twice already, I've used it and then forgot to recharge it, and it's done. I charged up my phone and it was pretty much dead. And then it, you know, would give me 3 or 4% charge, and then this thing was shot. Whereas this thing's going to have a lot more capacity, so 16,000 versus 3,400 with this one. So you know, give and take, pluses and minuses. But as far as something that's rugged and has worked well for me, this one's definitely worth checking out. Again, when I got it, I was like, nah, I'll do it. It'll be interesting. You know, I'm a little bit not skeptical, hardcore, but like, yeah, is it going to be worth my time and effort? And I'm glad I checked it out. So I'll be interested maybe to look at some other products from these guys in the future, in particular once I figure out how to exactly pronounce their name. But this is, again, we're calling it the OUTXE 16,000 rugged power bank, solar charged. You can also charge this just plugging it into your wall. So wrapping up here, $39.99 for this product, 16,000 milliamp. You got 2 outputs, 1 input to charge it. You can charge it using the sun. You can charge it also plugging you know, a USB in there and then plugging it into your computer or the wall in your house, whatever it is. Got a flashlight on the back that you can use as a flashlight, and then also as a beacon, then also as SOS as well. So a lot of cool features built into this thing. And if you have anything made by this company or also this in particular product, I'd like to hear from you in the comment section what you think. Links are down below in the description section if you want to head over to Amazon to purchase this or any other products. And using that link, even if you go in via the link for this product and then buy something else, I'll still get a tiny percentage cut of that to help benefit the Everyday Tactical Vids channel so we can keep bringing you videos and more information. All right, so yeah, it's been cool to check it out, and let's hear your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thanks as always for checking out the videos. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you have not done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.